Hi everyone, I'm Sean Tynan. I'm here with Mass Hagen, is it?
Yes.
And he's agreed to sit down with us and talk to us about getting the home buying process started, at least as far as the lender side goes.
Thank you, Sean. Yes, my name is Mass Hagen. I'm with Harbor One Mortgage. My NMLS number is 1191. And we're here today just to kind of give you a little guidance on how the mortgage process works, especially if this is your first time. Right. When I have somebody that reaches out to me to discuss mortgage options, they are not quite sure what the requirements are. And we'll always get into the topic of credit, income, and assets. So we want to do all this legwork first, move to a pre-approval so that when you get with Sean to buy your home and he presents your offer to the seller, they know that you're serious and that you're prepared to proceed.
Yeah. I know for me, one of the biggest problems I run into is I'll meet somebody, they want to buy a house, they haven't talked to a lender, they don't know what their finances are, they don't know what they need to do. They don't even understand that they can't even submit an offer without a pre-approval letter from a lender. And it can take about how long to get a pre-approval letter?
Typically, these things can be done within 24 hours and, collect a few documents from you, do a quick review, we run a system approval, and we issue right away.
Of course, once you've got the lender, the next most important thing is finding the right realtor. That'd be me. Now, for some reason, everybody seems to do it the other way around. They often find the realtor before they find the lender. Again, it is really important to know that you're working with professionals, so you want to have a good, honest realtor that you're working with. You also need a responsive lender, and we're also going to have to get you, at least in Massachusetts, you want to work with an attorney who you can communicate with. Up in New Hampshire, they do title companies. It's a little bit different, but yeah, it is really important to work with a professional who knows what they're doing. So once you've got your realtor, the next thing you want to do is you're going to start your home search, and you're kind of figuring out what it is you want for a house. Do I want a 2-car garage, 1-car garage? Do I need a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom? Do I want 2,000 square feet? Do I want 6,000 square feet? All those things are really important. Once you know what you want, then you kind of look at what it's going to cost, and then it's really important to figure out what your mortgage options are. So I've helped you find a house or find what you're looking for, and once we know what we want to do, then we have to talk to Moss and find out exactly what we need to be setting your budget at and set our expectations.
Exactly. Thank you, Sean. What happens then at this point here is that you'd have a conversation with me and we would go over the different types of options out there, and there are many. And some people find this process a little daunting because the information can be confusing. So what we try to do is find out what your payment comfort level is. We go through whether you need, a lower down payment option, or if you're a first-time home buyer, there might be some incentives for that. Or if you wanted to just have your payment at a certain level, what would that yield in terms of the home that you could buy?
One of the things I've noticed, and I don't work on the lending side, but I do see this, there are different programs that come in all the time. It might be down payment assistance, it might be rate buy downs that seem to be coming from the government. They don't last long, so you might talk to a lender and it might not look promising for you to buy a house today. Reach back out to them a month later, reach back out to them 3 months later. Another program may have hit or been refunded and it wasn't there before, and now it might be there for you.
Yeah, that's 100% correct. A lot of times what will happen is that these opportunities will come out. There'll be just a certain amount of money allocated, and that is a certain amount to each lender, and there are people in the wings waiting for this. So oftentimes we see it there, and these funds are gone right away. So we need to have constant communication and make sure that you're ready for the process.
All right, so we've got your lender, you've got your realtor, and we found the house, we're making the offer. There's a lot of ways to make that offer look more attractive and get us to closing. I find that when at least I'm on the listing side, one of the things I really appreciated is the lender actually gives me a call and say, hey, I understand my client's put an offer in, gives me the punch list. I've gone through their finances, I've checked their employment, I've gone through pre-underwriting. Like they'll let me know that this is a good buyer. That makes me all warm and fuzzy. But then on the other end, the way the lender is going to be working with you to get you to closing, huge. And when they call me and let me know that, I now know I've got a good lender, and I like those offers better.
You've already started the process with me. We have your application in the system. I have all your documentation. So once your offer is accepted or being presented, the only missing pieces are the appraisal. We do have to order the title work on the property. This is all done by third party, so there's nothing that you have to worry about. We orchestrate all that. I keep in constant contact with Sean, and we guide you through the process all the way.
What are the tips that you could give to the buyer to make sure that A, the process goes smoothly, and B, they don't make any massive mistakes, or something that might help them get to closing a little easier?
Well, the most important thing is not really to change anything. You don't want to create any new credit accounts. You don't want to go out and buy the furniture for that new house even though you're excited, or put that new car in the driveway. Changing your employment's not a great idea either. So you want to be consistent with all your information, and those things that you were looking to do after after the closing.
I've had a couple of clients who literally changed jobs, not because they wanted to, but they were laid off, started a new job in the middle of the loan process. What can you do or can't you do? I've had some lenders who worked cleanly through it, and I've had others where it went sideways really quickly, and I don't know if it was the client side or if it was the lender side that caused that.
Well, the most important thing is to stay in direct communication with both myself and your realtor. So if this would happen to you in the middle of the process, we need to know about it right away. There's no getting to closing and hoping that they don't find out. So what we'd want to do is we'd want to document your new job. Usually your new employer would give you an offer letter, giving you the terms of your new employment, the start date, income, and we'd need a pay stub from the new job. So we've had this happen before, midstream. As long as you're open and keep in communication, we can get these things done. Sean, thank you very much, and I look forward to working with you, and make sure that all your buyers get pre-approved before they get out to see the house. That's most important, so you don't go into any surprises.
All right, looking forward to closing homes with you and introducing you to more clients. I really appreciate you coming by today.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me, Sean.
All right.
Have a great day.